Good evening, folks. This is Clear Sky Productions here. And little announcement here. I didn't think I'd be saying this, but I'm going to the Monster Jam show on Sunday, October 25th. I literally had no idea until like 12:30 a.m. this morning that I was even going to this show. Like, we had no plans of even going to this show or anything. Well, actually, I mean, the show has only been announced for... actually, it's exactly 1 month. Today is October 22nd as I'm recording this, so... When this show was first announced, I didn't really plan on going. I didn't know I was going. Wasn't planning on it. And it was funny. So yesterday, we were at Game 2 of the World Series in Arlington, which is at FELD, which is right next to the stadium. And so we get home, it's like 12:30 at night, or in the morning, I should say. And I'm heating up leftover pizza, you know. And like, out of nowhere, my mom's like, hey, by the way, we're going to the Monster Jam show on Sunday. I'm like, wait, what? When was this announced? Like, when did we decide on this? Like, literally, we had no plans of going, and then, like, basically, long story short, we found dirt cheap tickets on SeatGeek, so that's why we're going. Because we thought, you know, so with capacity reduced, because if you read all this, right here, seating capacity will be reduced in a pod seating structure, which they did the exact same thing at the World Series game, where seats were sold in pods of 4 and stuff. And I'm sure they'll have, like, all the other protocols, like you gotta wear a mask to get in, and yeah, it actually says so right here. I don't see it specifically on this website, but I'm guessing you can't, like, you can eat and drink and, of course, have your mask off, but you can only do that in your assigned seat. Funny thing is, it was actually Disney World that started that, because guests would, like, walk around with, like, a pretzel in their hand or, like, a water bottle in their hand, and when someone would say, hey, you gotta put your mask on, well, I got a pretzel in my hand, I'm eating. And finally they were like, no, okay, you can't walk around and eat. Like, you can sit at a table, you can sit at a park bench, but you can't, like, walk around and eat. You know, like a dirty loophole, you could say. So Disney closed that off, Universal Studios closed that off, and now all these sports stadiums are doing it too. I was at one of the Stars watch party games, and they were telling people you have to be in your ticketed seat to eat and drink. World Series game last night, same thing. I imagine that's going to be the same thing here. I don't know why. I think it's funny how, like, Disney World started with that and it's spread, like, everywhere. People are like, hey, that's a good idea because that's a dirty loophole. But anyway, that's actually not important. So, for anyone who's been around my channel for a while, you guys know how much I despise FELD Entertainment. And by the way, for anyone wondering, well, why are you going to the show? I mean, I didn't pay for the tickets, so it's free for me. So my money technically is not going to FELD for this. Although I have to wonder. Okay, so this is the first Monster Jam event post, well, not really post, but post-coronavirus shutdown, if you will. Because they haven't had any shows since March, and then they had to cancel a bunch of shows and stuff from March, late March to... like now, basically, including the World Finals. So this is like the first Monster Jam event they're doing. Now, technically, I'm going to the Sunday afternoon show on the 25th, so I'm not really going to the first show, but it's first weekend, I guess. So I have to wonder, is FELD gonna do anything differently in their grand return? See, I mean, it's no secret that FELD has obviously lost a lot of money in 2020. And, I mean, to their credit, they're not alone. I mean, who hasn't lost money in 2020? Well, okay, Amazon hasn't, but most businesses have lost a lot of money in 2020 for obvious reasons. And so, with Monster Jam getting ready to return again, I'm really hoping... Now, I'm probably hoping in vain here. I'm probably going to go and it's going to be an awful track. But I'm really hoping that FELD gets their act together and actually puts on a good show. FELD? If you're watching this video right now, and I know you're probably not, if you're watching this video right now, please put on a good show. This is your big return to the stage. This is your chance to not only come back from the whole coronavirus shutdown, but to come back with a vengeance. Okay, show Monster Truck Throwdown, which has also come back. They're doing a lot of outdoor shows and stuff. This is your chance to come back and show Monster Truck Throwdown who the real league is. Actually, right now, Monster Truck Throwdown is the real league. I'm just saying, you can take that back. So I really hope, because, and you know, if you've watched like Tim Horton's videos on Monster Jam, he's said the same things I've said. You look at the crowd sizes at some of the more modern events and stuff, less and less and less people have been going. Because the quality of these shows is terrible, or was terrible. Hopefully that can change, though, this weekend. So yeah, I really want to see FELD put on a great show and really come back, because, you know, they've lost, I mean, like I said, they've lost a lot of money already. But they're gonna have to change if they want to come back. You know, they're already in the hole now, and to their credit, I mean, it's the coronavirus. They couldn't do anything about that. No one could do anything about that. Except for Bill Gates. I'm just kidding. I'm not into conspiracy theories, but yeah. But they're in the hole, is what I'm saying. And even if it's not their fault, they're gonna have to climb out of that hole. And a good way to climb out of that hole is to put on a better show. Now, how can they put on a better show? Well, for one, we gotta get the Crush Cars back. I really want to see at least some Crush Cars at this event. Really want to see it. Now, FELD has been doing that bus, which has been buried like 90% to the dirt, but better than nothing, I guess. I would at least like to see a bus, preferably not buried, but again, I'll take a bus over not a bus. I want to see at least some Crush Cars out there, maybe a couple vans, and really, like, okay, because, okay, today's the 22nd. It's Thursday. The first show is on Saturday in 50 hours. Exactly 50 hours, actually. It's 5:01 p.m. Central right now. You know, if they're not going to, like, put stuff, like, way deep into the dirt, I mean, fine. Take, like, some vans, some cars, just put them there. Put them on top of the dirt pads. Just put them there. They don't have to be buried, like, part of the track. When I say part of the track, I mean, like, when they're buried. In fact, preferably not. Just throw some stuff out there, please, FELD. I'm not saying it has to be, like, World Finals 2, where it's, like, nothing but cars and vans and stuff. I mean, not that I'd complain about that. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be like that. But, like, okay, go out to the junkyard. Get some cars. Just throw them out there, please. Now, second. Please, no fan judging. Fan judging is one of the biggest fails in Monster Jam. Well, actually, I personally would rank the lack of Crush Cars as the biggest fail. Taking a close second is the fan judging. And recently, with Monster Jam... hang on. Hey, let me turn my heater off. Sorry. Hope it's not making too much noise. It's gonna be awkward now, actually. No, turn it back on. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's better. So... fan judging. Why would you let the fans judge? So Monster Jam has been moving in like this sport-ish direction, which, let's be real, these races are rigged. There's no doubt. Like, the Monster Jam racing competition, I mean, maybe not freestyle, but I'm starting to get convinced that these races are rigged, like WWE. I mean, not that I care, it's still entertaining. I'm just saying, I think these races are rigged. But even so, Monster Jam's moving in this weird direction of wanting to become a sport, essentially. That's why they have, like, all these different tours and the point systems and stuff. But why would you let fans judge? I mean, it'd be like the fans, like, okay, say there's a like, last night at the game, there's a very close call at first base. Guy was called safe. Now imagine if the umpire said, okay, who thinks he's safe? Raise, or, no, not raise your hands, that's stupid. Make some noise if you think he's safe! Now make some noise if you think he's out! You see what I'm saying? Like, no, that is fail! And that's exactly why they don't do that. So please, like, stop letting the fans judge. I'm sorry, we fans are too stupid to judge. Yes, I said it. We the fans, see, at least we're admitting our faults. Something FELD doesn't seem to be able to do. So please, no fan judging at the event, okay? Just, please. So let's take a look at the truck lineup here. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty good lineup, actually. I like this lineup a lot, actually. So we have Adam Anderson and Megalodon, which is a really cool truck, by the way. I'm really glad I get to see this truck in person. Christine Anderson, driving Gravedigger. That's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see her drive Gravedigger. That's going to be awesome. And then we have Ryan Anderson in, what is this? This Dragonoid truck. I'm really surprised he's not driving Son of a Digger. I thought for sure he would be, but for whatever reason he's not. Wait, hang on. What? Okay, this is not updated. Hang on. What's this? Okay, wait, I'll get to that in a second. But, okay, so these are the 3 Anderson kids that are driving. Adam, Christine, and Ryan. Now, notice, they're not all driving the same truck. Notice that? So, okay, FELD has actually gotten something right so far. They actually got something right, which is impressive. Of course, in the past, every time I've given credit to FELD for getting something right, they go and oof up like 10 different things, so I'm really hoping that doesn't happen again. So, don't get the champagne out yet, FELD. Okay, this is a good start, but... Okay, but what did FELD do right? I haven't even explained that yet. So, notice there are 3 Anderson drivers. Notice they're not all driving Gravedigger. We have Christine driving Gravedigger, Adam's driving Megalodon, Ryan's driving Dragonoid, which again, I'm surprised he's not driving Son of a Digger, but even more so because it's a similar truck. But notice they're not all driving Gravedigger. You know, we've seen this before in the World Finals where it's like they all drive Gravedigger, like all the Gravedigger drivers that get it into the World Finals all drive Gravedigger. So you have like 5 Gravediggers literally in the World Finals, and it's like, why would you do that? Why would you have 5 of the same truck in the World Finals? And it gets so boring too. Like remember back in the olden days when we'd see Gravedigger come out last? What happened to those days? And like nowadays, it's like, look, son, there's Gravedigger. And then like a few trucks later, oh look, son, here comes another Gravedigger. Look. And then a few trucks later, hey, look, son, here comes Gravedigger. And then a few trucks later, hey, look, son, here comes Gravedigger. Again. And then yet another few trucks later, I'm on to my 5th one now. Hey, look, son, here comes Gravedigger. Again. It's like, why would you do that? And now everyone's sick of Gravedigger because we keep seeing Gravedigger coming out. And it's so dumb, too, when, like, a Gravedigger win. Like, ladies and gentlemen, Gravedigger wins freestyle! Well, don't you think having 5 Gravediggers kind of, you know, increase the odds of that happening a little bit? I mean, come on. And the fan judging doesn't exactly help either, but... So far, FELD actually did something right. They're all driving different trucks, which is actually what they used to do back in the olden days, like when Pablo Huffigger drove Gravedigger, or Blacksmith, even though he normally drove Gravedigger. Anyway, so let's look at the other trucks here. So those are the first 3. So we have Axe. I've actually never heard of this truck, but that's a cool design. That's like one of those, what, 1941 body styles? It's not letting me click. That's weird. So Axe, Chris Kohler, isn't he related to Jim Kohler? I don't know. Or maybe it's a coincidence. Dragonoid, Anderson, Christine Anderson, Gravedigger. Mohawk Warrior. It's an alright truck. Actually, what I hate more than the truck itself is the sponsorship. The Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Ugh, it's dumb. Bryce Kenny's driving that, though. I like Bryce Kenny. He's good. Yes! Jester! Yes! Love Jester. I can't pronounce this guy's last name, I'm sorry, but this dude's awesome. Jester's awesome. Looks like the purple design's going to be there, which is great. I saw the original orange back in 2016 at AT&T. That was pretty cool. And his son's going to be driving, too, the Kraken truck. That's going to be awesome. Lindsay Wink, Lucas Oil Crusader. I saw him in 2017. Tom Mentz. Driving Maximum Destruction. Yes, I said Maximum Destruction. I'm sorry, but Max D is a really stupid name. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. I'm going to call it Maximum Destruction. You got a problem with that? I don't care. Megalodon, already covered that. Todd LeDuc. Oh, Todd LeDuc. He's great. He'll be driving Monster Energy. I like the new Monster Energy truck, actually. The old design, wasn't really a huge fan of that. And then the Mutant Super Soda, oh, that was stupid. But I actually like the new Monster Energy, so it'd be cool too. And Toddle Duke is awesome. I love watching him. Rage. Corey Rummel will be driving Rage. And then this guy, I also can't pronounce his last name, I'm sorry. But I like this guy a lot. He's driving Zombie, which is cool. Funny thing is, like, I used to really dislike Zombie when this truck first came out. I just thought it was really dumb and really overrated, but I actually like this truck now. I guess having, like, 5 Gravediggers in the World Finals made me realize, hey, Zombie truck's actually not that bad anymore. So, and then, yeah, that covers it. So there's only 12 trucks in this lineup. This is the smallest lineup I've seen at AT&T. In the past, they've had 16 to 17 trucks, but it should be pretty good. Yeah, 12 truck lineup, looking pretty good. Now, I have to wonder, with all 3 of the Anderson kids driving, so Dennis Anderson, I know he doesn't actually drive anymore, but I honestly wonder if he's going to be there. It wouldn't at all surprise me if he, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let me go back here for a second. Hang on. Where does it say? The All-Star Truck lineup marks the first time in regular competition, so this doesn't count the World Finals, that the 3 Anderson siblings will battle against each other in the same Monster Jam event. So this is the first non-World Finals event with all 3 of the Anderson kids in. And of course that combined with the whole, you know, we're coming back after the coronavirus, this is a pretty big deal. So I honestly wonder if Dennis Anderson's gonna... It wouldn't at all surprise me if Dennis Anderson was there. I know he's retired now, but he could still easily, like, appear at the event. Maybe be an announcer or something, I don't know. Would be great to see him. And Tom Mentz is gonna be there too, which is awesome. Yeah, Tom Mentz. Maximum Destruction. I will refuse to call it Max D until the day I die. I'm sorry. I refuse. I completely refuse. So hopefully this turns out to be a good event. I will do a review event, or sorry, a review video when I'm done here. I will be going to the 3 p.m. show. I'm not going to look up any videos of the Saturday night show. Like, I'm not going to look them up on YouTube or anything. I want to be surprised. I want to go into this event blind. I don't want to have any clue what the track looks like. Nothing. I'm not going to be... I will be silent on social media Saturday night until the Sunday show. So, I will do a review video of that after the event, probably Sunday evening, I guess. So look for that. So this is Clear Sky Productions here. Thank you as always for watching. And look out for that review video coming this Sunday. Or maybe Monday, depending on circumstances. But until then, this is Clear Sky Productions, signing off. Good night, folks.